A day in the life of being a plant daddy. These are some of the new additions to my little plant tribe. These are OGs. And I really love having plants because they really do add a charisma to an apartment, like character. And then I have some more here behind my desk here where I work. And what I really love about having all these plants here is that they cohabitate this space, right? They bring a certain kind of aesthetic to my home, but they are no drama, right? Low maintenance. They're just quietly growing and doing their own thing in the corners of my apartment. I think there's something really cool about that. These are all living creatures, but they're soundless. They're not chaotic. It's peaceful, it's really peaceful. So this is like my succulent window here because this window gets the most sunlight. So succulents are an interesting type of plant. They're not my favorite because they're not the prettiest. Desert plants are not that, appealing physically, typically. They're kind of rough looking, right? Like cacti and stuff. But lately I've been really getting into succulents because they're so low maintenance. So if you travel a lot, they're perfect plants to have. They actually grow better, like more effectively when I'm not around because I tend to overwater plants, and succulents you barely ever water. So what's interesting too is they look nicer when they've grown a lot more. So these, for example, have been growing in this terrarium here that I bought on Amazon. They've been growing in here for a while. So to me, this looks a lot nicer than these like tiny little ones here. This one looks practically dead. But then when they really grow, it can actually look much nicer. Like these can get really long. These are called, I believe they're called like banana string succulents because they kind of look like bananas. So when this gets nice and long, it looks a lot nicer. Actually, I have an example right here. These are the same exact ones, but longer. And here are a few others as well. So yeah, just having this greenery around you, right? By windows, by furniture, it just adds a different kind of coziness and life to your space, especially in a place like Miami where I live, where apartments tend to be very sterile, right? As you see your tiles, white walls, this is very common for Miami. So it just helps add more succulents here. It helps add just life and warmth to your space. Little plants here, and then more succulents up top. So this is my shower here, right? What I would really like is to have a dangling plant situation against my wall in the shower, and I actually had one that made its way all the way down that had flowers. It was really nice, but it eventually died. But what I would really like here is to have, since all four of these are the same kind of succulent or similar succulents, just a whole line. How cool would that be? How pretty would that be? And then the final touch is my kitchen. So when I walk into my kitchen, this is what I see. So you see this pot here, this flower pot is where these long strings of leaves here are. And so the way that I have them stuck on the wall here and against the fridge here and against the wall here as well. By the way, I never cook, so don't worry, this is not a safety hazard. But I bought these clips here, again, on Amazon that are almost the same color, right? Purposefully. And so you glue these to the wall. They have like a stickum, poster adhesive type thing. There's actually a little mark here from another one. So it's not like crazy glue or anything, but it looks nice, right? And then you can, for plants like this that grow like crazy, it helps just create an aesthetic. Like how nice is this? That again, I have a very sterile kitchen here, tiles, white walls, I never cook, so I don't have pots and pans and food bringing life to this room really, other than in a fridge, of course. So I purposefully created this like green and lime and yellows aesthetic here that is additionally adorned by these plants. And then this one, okay, this is like my jewel here. This is my special plant. This is a lemon tree, believe it or not. I grew it literally from seeds of lemons, and it's probably taken like maybe a year to get to this point. Of course, there's no lemons at this point. Maybe one day, who knows? It probably has to be huge for that to happen. But what's really cool is that when there's newish leaves here, like this one, when they're light green. Let me see if I can find another one. All right, I can't find any. Oops. But anyway, when I scratch it and sniff, it smells like lemons. Citrusy, so pleasant. And then speaking of smells, this is rosemary. So same thing. Sometimes I come here, I do this, I sniff, and it smells like rosemary. It smells so good. But I love my little flowers. These are my marigolds. Sorry for the back alley view behind with the dumpster. Not the prettiest scene, but hey, again, the plants help make this look a lot nicer. These are the same succulents from before, the banana string succulents, right? So you see it just grows in the sun and it looks cute. I think these are sunflower stems growing. I actually don't remember because it's been a while. I plant a lot. But yeah, that's my little plants. Thanks for watching.